Oh boy, we got a connecting story. What is going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk, specifically going to be CSGO news. All of today's stories will be, as per usual, timestamped down below. The connecting story, which is, it's a funny one. That's going to be around ForZe. The potential rumors were NaVi's searching for options to replace Guardian on that roster. Supposedly it was going to be for ForZe member known as Flit. And by the way, rumors did surface that apparently ForZe wanted around $1.5 million, the full contract buyout for the player. And NaVi said, nope, we're not going to pay that. Where it does get really good though is now ForZe has responded about the situation and they've made it all the worse. If they had said nothing, I don't think much would have been said at all about this, but now we have ForZe potentially, I wouldn't say lying, maybe fabricating the fact that Flit wanted to stay and not go to NaVi, as opposed to NaVi just not wanting to pay the extreme buyout. I feel like I need to actually read their statement out loud to all of you guys, and just picture out there, whether it's a PR manager, social media person, whoever wrote this post, just picture them saying it, and here's their statement. There are many rumors about our player, I don't know how to pronounce his actual name, Flit. Right now, we want to clarify the situation so all the experts and insiders couldn't think of new facts without any truth behind it. When NaVi management came to us with the idea of Flit's transfer, we confirmed them that we were not interested in selling the player. So the only option was buyout. Of course, we took our time to speak with Flit, and it was clear for all of us he decided to stay with us, to stay in ForZe Esports. So that's the whole story, guys. There were no offers made and no amount named. There was no pressure from us to Flit or NaVi management. We are asking to stop any speculation and conjecture. The case is closed. Good luck. Have fun. And that's the story, guys. But it is super confusing. In your same statement, not only do you make mention of buyout being the only option, but then you afterwards say that Flit wanted to stay with us. Flit wanted to stay with ForZe. So it's very odd that you mentioned that Flit wanted to stay, but also say buyout was an option, and then all of a sudden you're saying that, no, it wasn't the buyout that NaVi could not pay is the reason. It's because Flit wanted to stay with ForZe. So again, you say nothing, there's no controversy here, and now people think you're kind of holding him under his contract and obviously asking a pretty high price for a player who likely would want to leave for NaVi. Who would not want to play alongside Simple and Electronic in the gang? Oh, I know. Maybe someone who's held under a contract for $1.5 million. According to Nell, other sources now as well, but Nell's been a great source around this. The NaVi CEO pretty much came forward and said, yeah, we couldn't pay the $1.5 million. So you got ForZe saying that the guy wanted to stay. You got NaVi saying that, no, we just couldn't afford him. And so now you're wondering who's lying here. Obviously someone is. And if ForZe had said nothing, that would be the whole story, guys. And alongside that, you know why it's the full circle story? It's very, very funny because now, according to AB Overdrive, has been great in terms of CIS leaks out there. It's actually NaVi with interest in new targets. It's not going to be Flit from ForZe, but apparently could be Perfecto from Saman or Forrester from Hard Legion. If you guys do remember, many a months ago, his Hard Legion roster is actually the ex-Dream Eaters roster who they did sign, because that roster left Dream Eaters. Ironically enough, during that time, it was Dream Eaters who was teasing NaVi to not buy out their players because their players had 900 million buyout clauses and their coach had like a $5 billion buyout clause. It was crazy. That roster then left Dream Eaters for Hard Legion, and now it's NaVi because apparently these players are no longer under the Dream Eaters intense buyouts. They're now retargeting Forrester on a new team. CIS teams out there are the most bizarre of any cases. So we now have NaVi still interested in a player who, by the way, was formerly of Dream Eaters. They kind of backed away, supposedly, possibly because of those crazy buyouts. And now that they're with a separate team known as Hard Legion, they have interest in Forrester and interest in Perfecto from Saman. Best of luck, NaVi. We'll see who you get and what kind of prices you end up paying in the crazy, crazy CIS scene. Also brought to us by 99 Damage. I will link a great interview down below for all of you guys. A curious last point out there in CSGO news around one of the best operas in the world. Now on, I would say by a lot of standards out there, not a top tier team. Supposedly still what could be the best German roster out there, or German team out there. Oskar going to be a part of that Sprout lineup, has been for a bit of a time now, right now, in that race between Big and Sprout to be the best German roster. In this interview, though, it's actually Oskar who clarifies that at the time, no European team wanted him. He also does clarify, though, that apparently Sprout was among the first to offer him, though. Oskar, in a former interview with HLTV, I do believe, said that he was not going to move to North America based off his age and his family roots as well. Over in Europe, it had to be a European roster, so apparently no other European team wanted him. He wasn't going to move to North America. Sprout comes in, and he takes his offer. one of the best operators in the world, is now on this German team who hopes to climb the ranks and be the best among Germany. And we have not seen Germany among the best in the world, though, for some time, ever since Big in their appearances. So best of luck to Oskar. I hope he can prove himself, and we'll see where he ends up if this does not work out. You know, if Europe doesn't want him and he's not going to move to North America, we'll see what options he has in the future if Sprout does also not work out. Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports gaming news here every single day, all day long. As per usual, if you guys have a story for me, my DMs are open. Until then, take care, drink your coffee. Okay, goodbye.